Welcome friends in the Civil Engineer channel. In this video we will see the introduction of water tanks. Introduction. Water tank is used for store water for daily requirements. In this video we will see for RC design, but in industrial they have stored the chemicals or some wastewater. They also use for they also going for water tank built made by RCC. Classification of water tanks. There are three main or three basic types of water tanks based on tanks resting on ground, elevated tanks supported on stacking, underground tanks. So with that example we see that the tanks resting on ground, this is ground level and this is tank, rectangular tank based on the ground. Second is a elevated tanks supported on stacking. This is ground level and this is water tank and this is our stacking. This water tank we will see in our cities by for water supply, drinking water supply. Underground water tanks. This is ground level and this is underground water tank. Now we will see the on the basis of shape. Circular water tanks. Here it is a circular water tank. Rectangular tanks. This is a rectangular tank. This red ink shows that the reinforcement. This is spherical water tank. Generally this water tank is used for industrial purposes for storing chemicals. Intense water tank. Intense water tank is again the part of elevated supported tank on stacking. This is a elevated stack called as intense water tank. Fifth, circular tank with conical bottom. This is circular tank with conical bottom. This is for the droplets of the water tanks. Now we have seen that on the basis of shape 5 types. Now construction of concrete tank storage for water, liquid, for some chemical like some. For these purposes the concrete is essential to concrete should be impervious. Imperviousness means leakage from zero perviousness. Imperviousness is again depend on various factors like water cement ratio, compaction during casting. As water cement ratio increases, the permeability increases. As water cement ratio is decreases, due to water cement decreases, the compaction due to compaction is also decreases. Again this will affect the permeability. Similarly the also depend on the quality and shape of the aggregate. The more if the round shape aggregate that will compact the cement or concrete will goes the imperviousness of concrete. For water tank the cement quantity should not be less than 330 kg per meter cube or should not be more than 530 kg per meter cube. These are the basics of the while designing of the water tank or construction of the water tank. M30 grade of concrete is usually used for the construction of tanks. Because in M30 grade the aggregate amount of aggregate is less as compared to previous. And in this M30 grade of concrete the quantity of cement is increases as compared to M20 or other grade. Precaution of taken from construction of or design of tank. The main purpose or we have to main attention on that we have to avoid cracking or leakage of water tank. If there is a leakage then it is very hard to repair. Use of small size bar with respect to thick one means if we have to assume the thickness of the water tank wall should assume that 100 mm, so we cannot use the 16 mm bar as a reinforcement. We means if we go 200 mm thickness then we have to go for 12 mm or 10 mm or 16 mm bar. Use deform bar for the reinforcement. Deform bar. These deform bar are used generally as our regular bar tensile steel bar So due to this bar we have to due to this bar, while using the in water tank, the compaction or bonding between concrete and steel will be good. General consideration of requirements during design of water tank. Plain concrete design. For nominal reinforcement is according to IS 456. In this IS 456 2000, they stated that the minimum percentage or minimum criteria for the water tank. Permissible stresses in second step, the permissible stresses in concrete for resistance of cracking, for strength of calculation. Similarly, permissible stress in steel reinforcement for resistance of cracking, for strength calculation. These steps we will briefly discuss in design of the water tank. Stresses due to temperature change. Fourth consideration is stresses due to temperature change. Fifth, steel reinforcement. Minimum reinforcement. Minimum reinforcement should be not be less than 0.3% of the concrete section. For 100 minimum thickness is 100 minimum mm. The bars of the wall should be perpendicular to, should be right angle. Suppose this is the wall, so the bars are like reinforcement like this we have to place it. The IS 456 stated that we will see in our design video. Maximum reinforcement, minimum cover will be 25 mm or dia of the bar which is greater. In water, in generally in slab we have taken the cover is 50 mm, but in water tank we have to take 25 mm or bar or diameter of the bar, dia of the bar. Generally the dia of the bar is used for water tank is 8 mm for the tying members, 10 mm or 12 mm. Again we will see in this in design. Joints of water tanks. The movement joints, construction joints and temporary open joint. These joints will be seen briefly in next video. Thank you, friends, and please subscribe our channel.